This song is enjoying.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for the wonderful darshan. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my most humble obeisances.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so welcome to day 16 of Manah-Siksa, Splendid Instructions to the Mind. So this course is given by our beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Swami Maharaj. So today we'll be continuing with verse 6 from Sri Manah-Siksa. And like always, we begin with a Vaishnav song from Manah-Siksa Darpan, which is a poetic commentary by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So today we have with us Her Grace Preetimai Mataji, who will be offering this Vaishnav song called Shuddha Gange. Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Shuddha Gange Gaurangi Urangi Langi Mekshana Jita Kotindu Bimbasya Ambudambara Samrita Navina Vallavi Vrinda Damilotfula Mallika Divyaratna Dalankara Sevyamana Shreya Vidagdha Mandala Gurum Gana Gaurava Mandita Ati Preshravayasya Ashtabhirabhiveshtita Chanchala Pangabhangena Vyakuli Keshava Goshendra Sutta Jivatu Ramya Bimbadharamrita Tvamasau yachate natva Villuthan yamuna tate Kakubhir vyakula swanto Jano vrindavaneshwari कृतागस्के प्रभु के पी जनेस्मिन् कुमतावपि दास्य दान प्रदानस्य लवमाप्य उपापादाय युक्तसत्त्वया जनो नैव दुःखितोऽयमुपेक्षितुम् कृपाद्यो द्रवचेतनाविनीतासि यत्सदा शुद्धगाङ्गेय गौराङ्गी पुरङ्गी लङ्गी मेक्षणा जितकोटिन्दुबिम्बस्या Ambudambara-samvrita. Reading the meaning to Shuddha Gangeya Gaurangi, song by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, quoted by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. O Sri Radha, I offer obeisance to you. You have a complexion of pure golden hue, possessor of pair of doe-like restless eyes, have a face that conquers the beauty of millions of full moons, and dress in dark cloud-like garments. Your hair is decorated by the gopis using mallika, jasmine flowers, and your body is decorated with divine gems and ornaments. You are the guru of all the expert gopis, the receiver of the admiration of your followers, extremely dear to your confidants, and surrounded by your eight primary sakhis, female friends. By a mere movement of the corners of your eyes, you make Lord Keshava restless, and the nectar of your delightful lips is the only source of life for the son of Nanda Maharaj. Having offered obeisances in these ways, I, a distressed soul belonging to you, beg you with sweet words while rolling on the banks of the Yamuna. Although I am unfit, an offender with a crooked mind, please bestow on me a fragrant fragment of the gift of service to you. This unhappy soul is not fit to be neglected by you, for you have a butter soft heart that melts constantly by the warmth of your compassion. Srimati Radharani ki jai.
Ah,
Jai. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Mataji, for the beautiful, beautiful offering. Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, would like to welcome you all today for this session. So, we have with us our dear Srila Gurudev, His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Swami Maharaj. Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my most respectful obeisances.
Hare
So,
Krishna.
we are so glad to have you here today. So, before we start, Guru Maharaj, may I please make a small announcement? So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, we'll be starting with the session very soon. So, before that, we have a quick announcement. So, all the devotees who have joined on Zoom today, we are offering language interpretation in both Portuguese and Hindi language. So, to those devotees who would like to hear the class either in Hindi or Portuguese, may click on language interpretation and select the desired language and click on done. तो यह संदेश हमारे हिंदी भाषी भक्तों के लिए है। यदि आप आज का क्लास को हिंदी में सुनना चाहते हैं और मोबाइल फोन से लॉगिन किए हो, तो आप अपने मोबाइल फोन के निचले भाग में दाहिने हिस्से में आपको 3 बिंदु दिखाई देंगे और आप उन 3 बिंदुओं पे क्लिक करते ही आपको लैंग्वेज इंटरप्रिटेशन का एक ऑप्शन दिखाई पड़ेगा। आपको उस पे क्लिक करना है और आपको हिंदी भाषा में चयन करना है और उसके बाद आपको डन क्लिक करना है। ऐसा करने से आपको आज का ये जो क्लास है हिंदी भाषा में सुनाई पड़ेगा। So that was the announcement regarding today's channel support offering for today. So Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Thank you so much. Yesterday's session was very enlightening, Diwali's special session. So today also we would like to request you to please enlighten us with the nectarian session. So over to you, Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Hare Krishna. Now, Om Vishnu Padya Krishna Pisaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sangha Vadi Pastatya Desatarini Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshulun Litam Jena Tasmani Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Mano Bhistam Kapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yuta Kamala Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Purijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Bhutamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Debri Avanishwari Savana Suti Devi Punamami Devi Vanchakal Pataru Yascha Kripa Sandhya Vacha Patitanam Pavinibhyo Vaishnavyo Namaha Ya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gaudikyananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Sri Raghunath Goswami ki jai, Sri Bhakti Thakur ki jai, Sri Manah-Siksa ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Kartik Brat ki jai, Damodara Sakan ki jai. What again? Sri Deepavali ki jai. Yes, some people celebrated yesterday and some of us celebrated today. Both are correct. Actually, it should be every day. Diwali should be every day. Janmashtami should be every day. All should be every day. Gaur they should be every day. In Goloka, that is what it is. Everything is every day. There is no stale moment. No stale moment. So we always appreciate all of you Chakora devotees. And we are very, very happy to be here because of you. And we are existing because of all of you. So you are very, very special for me. So let us continue to drink. Let us continue to drink. I want all of you to understand something. There are many devotees who feel that ISKCON devotees are simply talking about Nadanam, Nasundar. No. Yeah, okay. And I am not the body. We are not going further. And many people are blaspheming Prabhupada. Oh, Prabhupada just gave you a foundation. And we want to build on it for you. A, B, C, D, that's what Prabhupada gave. I want to take you up. My challenge is always the person who has a foundation for his building, he knows what he wants to put on top. So it doesn't make sense for you to go and put your house on someone's foundation. It doesn't make sense. No intelligent person should do that. If I have a foundation for my building, I know what I want to put on top. So it is not your duty to come and put something on top of my foundation. If you know better, go and have your foundation and you put something you want to put on that foundation. I have what I want to put on my foundation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Many devotees are minimizing Prabhupada. Oh, not minimizing, they're trying, but it's not possible to do that because one cannot cover a lamp from shining. You cannot cover the sun. You can try, but you cannot cover the sun. That is what the Srivas Pandit told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srivas Pandit told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, two persons, Nandan Acharya, and Srivas Pandit. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you couldn't hide in the ocean. Shiro the Kasai Vishnu, Garba the Kasai Vishnu, Karo the Kasai Vishnu, you lie on the ocean. You couldn't hide there. You could also hide in the heart. You couldn't hide in the heart of the devotee. You couldn't hide it there. Devotee brought you out in a busy street. So how will you hide in a busy street full of people? How? It's not possible. So one cannot minimize the Prabhupada because he's as brilliant as the midday sun. In all his activities, the holy name, the deity worship, the philosophy, his style of books and everything complete. Prasadam, everything complete. All others are riding on Srila Prabhupada's back. All others. So these unfortunate people, they are speaking this nonsense. If all of, and many of them are, many devotees, we are losing so many devotees merging into these Babajis because they say they are speaking Radha Bhava. They are living ISKCON. Many people have left and many will live like that. I told them they are not intelligent, not fortunate, because everything is here. Prabhupada said that, and she's holding the Govindra Maharaj said everything is in Sri Prabhupada books, which is true. We have been discussing for 16 days now. For 16 days we've been discussing. It is what the Prabhupada gave to us. None of us know who is Rupa Goswami, who is Bhakti, not Thakura. Nobody knows. Nobody knows about the Goswami. Who knows about Bhagavatam? Even Bhagavad Gita. Many people have Bhagavad Gita. Who know what is Bhagavad Gita until Prabhupada came and revealed Krishna inside the Bhagavad Gita? Nobody knows about Krishna or Bhagavad Gita. People have read it, even in Nigeria. Bhagavad Gita in Nigeria before ISKCON came here. But who knows Krishna is God? Nobody. So Prabhupada came just 11 years, he conquered the whole world. So we have been listening to this splendid instructions of Raghunath Das Goswami. 16 days now we have been listening. Prabhupada gave them to us. They gave us these teachings. So we should please take full advantage of what is being discussed. Let us take full advantage and enrich our Krishna consciousness. We don't want you to run here and there. Our Gita Lord Krishna told Arjuna, a custom, in one place you get everything in one place. So Krishna consciousness is a supermarket, 15 days. Today 15, okay. Day 15. Verse 6, section 2 of Manah-Siksa. So let us take full advantage of what is being discussed. Bringing all these details and intimate dealing. These are the activities we are going to do eternally with Krishna and his special devotees in the spiritual world. So we are rising above the Vaidhi Bhakti or spontaneous Bhakti and to Prema Bhakti. We are rising. Let us take full advantage of this, what is being given, assess them, and move into the second stage. We shouldn't remain in one stage. Let us move to the second stage. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, I know that some of you are not ready for these things. And for days, we have not been speaking about them. But today, I have decided to speak. Either you are ready for it or not, I am ready to speak, to entertain myself. This is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati speaking. Anyone who has spent 15 years in this movement, chanting Hare Krishna for 15 years, should be able to hear these things and participate in it. So if we are 40 years and we are not appreciating, we are not blending nicely with this, It means you are not in the Hare Krishna movement. We are not in the Hare Krishna movement. Let us be in the Hare Krishna movement. And Bhakti could have been dealing with a particular disease, which is very, very dangerous. He calls it a donkey urine. What is that? What is that donkey urine? Huh? Deceit. Kapatya. Deceit. Hypocrisy. Srila Kavikanapura Goswami, he said, a deceitful person cannot become liberated until he gives it up and adopts the proper behavior of a Vaishnava. Ananda Vrindavan Cham. A deceitful person can never become liberated until he gives it up and take up the perfect the character, behavior, and the mood of a Vaishnava. So we are on verse 6. We have recited already, so let's move forward. Let's move forward. We have more material today. So this is a recap from a previous discussions we have had. Those devotees who have defeated the 6 enemies headed by lust, they still be burned by the donkey urine of hypocrisy and deceit. You see, a donkey is passing urine. This donkey is passing urine. It is useless. The urine of a cow is purposeful for everything. It is used for everything. But the urine of a donkey has no value for anything. Therefore, it is useless. So devotees who carefully are trying to avoid deceit and hypocrisy, cheating the mentality to cheat others, to deceive people, very dangerous. In the name of a devotee, it is more dangerous to do that because Sukadeva Goswami described that in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 26, is the last chapter in the 5th canto. That the 26 divisions of hell, hellish planet. Sukadeva Goswami said that is a special hell for religious cheaters, special. And the sugarcane machine is the only thing in that hell, sugarcane machine, for crushing those who cheat in the name of religion. We wear a dress, but our character and our activity does not correspond with the dress we put on. It is deceitful nature, condemned in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita chapter 3, text 6. It's condemned. So we should not drink this useless donkey urine. Swanishta, householder devotees, only try to please Krishna without the need of Varnashram Dharma. Dangerous. A Swanishta devotee may exhibit hypocrisy by seeking sense enjoyment instead of pleasing the Lord. Serving rich materialists instead of Vaishnavas. Desiring to accumulate wealth and opulence, or engaging in twisted logic instead of spiritual knowledge. All these are condemned. In the name of religion, there is no need for us to do all these things. We have, on our own accord, decided to be a devotee. Let us be a good devotee. His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj said, if one pretends to be a doctor, he will just die before your death. Because if someone knock on your door, you're not going to be happy. because you'll be thinking maybe the person you have cheated is coming to disturb you. So since we have decided to be a devotee or be a doctor, why can't we just become a devotee? Become a doctor. You'll be happy and you help many souls. You become a devotee. So there's no need to become a crooked, deceitful person. Yes, deceit is there because of pride, adoration, and distinction. Yes. So we should give up these things. Next, this is a recap we just put in. Parenishta householder, devotees, worship the Lord by engaging in prescribed activities and rituals. You're not going deeper like Maharaj Prasthina about his heart. A Parenishta devotee may exhibit hypocrisy by pretending to be strict but privately being attached to mundane things, or by preferring the company of non-devotees. Just imagine. I gave example of a yogi. You see, we have a yogi here. What is he doing? That one is carrying book here to teach. It's a Swami, holy man. But we are all drinking donkey urine by not being a proper devotee. It's very, very dangerous. It's better for one to be a non-devotee than to claim to be a devotee, but not a devotee, and only to cheat people. Next. So we can go. Yeah, we'll continue. This is a recap from the previous ones. Next. Yes. Gandharva Giridhara Pada Prema Vilasa Sudha Ambodu Statwa. Instead, one should bathe in the ocean of nectarian love that emanate from the lotus feet of Sri Sri Gandharva Giridhari. This is the solution. Instead of bathing in donkey urine, let us bathe ourselves here. Let us bathe here. Gandharva refers to Srimati Radhika, who is the Swarup Shakti of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Giridhari refers to Sri Krishna, who possesses all unlimited, inconceivable potencies, and is thus known as Shaktiman Purush. Here, one is advised to bathe in the Shuddha, Chit Vilas, the ocean of nectar of transcendental spiritual transformation. This nectar arises from love of the shelter of Gandharva Giridhari's lotus feet. This is where we belong. This is where we belong. Let us be here. We should not go to any other place. We should pray to Srimati and please tie me up, tie me very strongly. Don't tie me to your illusory energy. Please tie me to your lotus feet so that there's no space for me to escape. Diwali, so this is a prayer we can make. It's such prayers. So make strong prayer. Please tie me very strongly your lotus feet so that there's no hope for me to escape anywhere, anytime. Tie me with a rope. Just do this for me. So I don't have there's no space for me to escape. No chance for me to escape. His Holiness Baptista Maharaj, he prayed, my dear Lord Krishna, I am here. I'm here because I don't have another place to go. This is how a devotee should be. Our Krishna consciousness should take us to the stage where we don't have anywhere to go. There's no choice. Only Krishna consciousness. Service to Radha Shyama Sundar. That is sealed. Sealed. Completely sealed. I don't have any place to go. It's not that I'm qualified to be here. It's not because I like it, but it's because I don't have any place. If I have other place, I would have gone there, but I don't have any place to go. That is why I'm here. Please keep me here. Don't kick me to anywhere. Yes. You can trample me, but don't kick me away. You can trample me down. Yes, that is okay. Trample me down is okay, but don't push me away. Don't kick me away. This is how devotees should pray. See, this is life. This is Radha. Krishna. Yeah. Giri, Sri Sri Gandharva Giridhari. Yes. This is where we should belong. Because this is where we should be. Next. Says Labhadhanata Kura is giving us this. He's explaining the song we're listening. Oh Sri Radha, I offer obeisances to you. You have a complexion of pure golden hue, a pair of doe-like restless eyes, have a face that conquers the beauty of millions of full moons, and dressed in dark cloud-like garment, dark cloud, that is Krishna. That is Krishna's color. Smriti Radharani became angry with the Krishna. And then she told her Sati friend, I will never see Krishna again for this lifetime. And I don't want to see anything black. The gopi said, hey, Saki, you know, Jamuna is black. So it means I'm not going to go to Jamuna again. Jamuna is black. What will you do? How can you exist without going to Jamuna? So what will you do? Shemati Radharani said, okay. I won't go to Jamuna again. The gopi said, see, your hair is black. What will you do with the hair? Okay, bring I'm going to dye it white. I'll dye my hair white. The gopi said, okay, you can dye your hair white. Your eyes also black. Look, your eyes black. What will you do? Smith says, okay, I will not look at the mirror again. I will not look at the mirror again, so I don't see anything black. So in this way, that is ecstasy. That is ecstasy. Yes, that is ecstasy. Your hair is decorated by the gopis using malika, jasmine flowers. On the body, the decorated with divine gems and ornament. You are the guru of all the expert gopis, the receiver of the admiration of your followers, extremely dear to your confidants, and surrounded by your 8 primary sakis, female friends. By a mere movement of the corners of your eyes, you make Lord Keshava restless, and the nectar of your delightful lips is the only source of life for the son of Tantama. See, tomorrow is Govardhan. Not Govardhan. Within those 7 days when Krishna was holding the Govardhan hill. When Krishna was holding the hill. So one day, the gopis were discussing among themselves. Krishna is a Dhira. You see? He's a Dhira. Rupa Goswami called him Dhira Lalita, Dhira Prashant. So another group is saying, are you sure Krishna is a Dhira? Yeah, see, he's holding this mountain for days now. He's holding this mountain for days. See his face. He's bright. He's not. He's not sweet. He's happy. He's sweet. Look, you see how he's smiling. He's bright. Dhira Prashant, Dhira Lalita. Another, the gopi said, "Hey, my dear, my dear, for me, I don't see Krishna as a Dhira. I don't see he's a Dhira. So, want to prove it? Okay. I will accept that he's a Dhira when Srimati Rani will come before his face. Let me see how he's a Dhira. Now, it's okay, but I want to see how he's Dhira. You have been talking so much. Prove to me that it's a Dhira. Let Srimati Rani just come before his eyes. Let's see what if you'll be able to carry this mountain again. So, experiment was made. So one gopi say, Radha, for days now, Krishna have not seen you. For so many days now. And you just come at the beat. Just let him just have a glance. I'm sure he'll be feeling pains or suppression, but because he's carrying weight, he's not complaining. Just come before him for a moment. As soon as Smarty then they just push her little bit to the front, and Krishna I went to her breast. The mountain started to shake. The music they push her back to the the Dhira. See, the mountain is about to fall from his hand. Yeah, this is Smarty Rani. So it is said here, as Rupa Goswami is saying here. By a mere movement of the corners of your eyes, you make Lord Keshav what? Restless. That was proved when he was carrying Golden Hill for 7 days. And the nectar of your delightful lips is the only source of life for the son of Nanda Maharaj. The son of Nanda Maharaj ki jai. Radha ki jai. Next, don't fall away from. I hope you're not falling away from me. From your chair. Don't fall from your chair. Please remain seated. Remain seated. Having offered obeisances in these ways, I, a blissful soul belonging to you, blissful, fully saturated with Radha Prem. I, a blissful soul, fully saturated with Radha Bhav, is what? Belonging to Radha, beg you with a sweet word while rolling on the banks of the Jamuna. A distressful person does not roll at the bank of Jamuna. That is why I changed it. I did it deliberately, not a mistake. That is not a mistake. A person who rolling on the bank of Jamuna cannot be a distressful person. This is a glorification. This is a glorification. Yes. Although I am unfit, yes, an offender with a crooked mind, kapatya, deceitful. Please bestow upon me a fragment of the gift of service to you. Devotees always beg for service. Prahlad Maharaj was appreciating the supreme prestige of God on Singhadev and was praying to Singhadev, expressing how he unqualified, unfit for everything. And he said, yes, although I'm unqualified, if you kindly give me service, that your service will purify me and put me in a situation that you will consider me yours. You accept me as yours. Please give me service. Don't neglect me. Give me service. This unhappy soul, a happy soul, a satisfied, blissful soul in Christian consciousness is not fit to be neglected by you. For you have a better, soft heart that melts constantly by the warmth of your compassion. Can you move forward? Yes. Srila Rupa Goswami further elaborate on this subject matter in his Sri Radha Madhavayor Nam Yugastakam of his Savamala. Give us the translation. I now recite the following 8 names of Sri Radha Madhava. 1. She is Radha and he is Damodara, whom she bound during the month of Kartik. Yes, Srimati also bound Krishna with the rope, but do not last for the whole day, only last for a very short time. Very short, because Krishna begged and explained the reason why he was late. So he was released. Srimati also did the same to Krishna. 2, she is Radhika, and he is Madhav, the husband of the goddess of fortune. 3, she is Vrishabhanu Kumari, the daughter of Vrishabhanu, and he is Gopendra Nandan, the son of Nanda Maharaj, the king of the cowheads. 4, she is Govinda Priya Saki, the dear female friend of Govinda, and he is Gandharva Bandhar, the dear male friend of Gandharva. 5, they are Nikunja Nagaro, the couple enjoying amorous moods in the forest of Boas of Vrindavan. 6, Gosta Kishora Jana Sekaro, the leaders of the young gopis and gopas of Vrindavan. And Vrindavana Dipo, the 2 presiding rulers of Vrindavan. 8, she is Krishna Vallabha, the dear darling of Krishna, and he is Radha Priya, the beloved of Sri Radhika. Once deceitful nature is removed, when the heart is completely pure with humility, taking shelter of such names and soaking one's mind in the spiritual rasas, please ceaselessly wander around in the land of Vrindavan, meditating on Sri Radha Govinda's pastimes throughout the period of the day after Kaliya Lila. Then the mind purified by humility will not give any space to deceit. Otherwise, the moment any other thought is given an opportunity, given an opening, deceit again attacks. So what is the solution? We should continuously keep thinking about Radha and Govinda's pastimes. Let us constantly think. That is why we have decided to give us something for us to think the whole of our lives. So, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, the Bhakti Natakura, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, all the Goswamis, Srila Prabhupada, they have provided all the material for us to keep our mind fixed on Krishna. We should meditate on Sri Radha Govinda's pastimes throughout the whole period of the day. And there are so many activities for us to do this. So many, and we have been discussing. Let us continue to remember these things every day. should think about these things constantly. In this way, we will remain fully protected and our mind will become completely purified by engaging constantly in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi, Gaura Bhakta. Always you should chant this. Next, if we bring this is so we have looked at the problem, deceit, and the danger which it provides. Now we have also been given the solution to remove deceit, to conquer deceit. So we have the material, we have the knowledge, we have the understanding about the danger of deceit, what deceit is, hypocrisy is, and what we'll get from them. Just don't forget, Srila Kavi Kanpura Goswami say a deceitful person can never be liberated until one gives up this mentality and adopt the nature of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava is one who is constantly thinking of Sri Radha Govinda. So, meditation, we can take home with us. If we bring this hypocrisy into our society, it turns into an offense and becomes even stronger. Sajiva Goswami illustrates this problem by an example from Mahabharata. When Krishna came to Hastinapur, Duryodhana wanted to serve him. Duryodhana had organized a sumptuous reception for Krishna. All along the roadside, he built arches and had women showering Krishna with the flower petals as he went by. Dancers were performing to beautiful music, and a sumptuous reception was arranged with all the best food prepared by top chefs from all over the kingdom. Dhira said to Krishna, Janardhan Keshav, you are our dear guest, our relative. You are our good friend. Please eat food from my hand. Krishna refused. Duryodhana complained how unfair it was that Krishna was more favorably disposed to the Pandavas than to them. I have prepared this prasadam for you with love. You must accept it. Krishna replied, I am not obliged to accept anything. Duryodhana said, but aren't we your relatives? Krishna said, you have been hating the Pandavas since your childhood, offending them without any reason, and trying to harm them. The Pandavas are none different from me. You don't love them, which means that you hate them. I have enough to eat, and I do not feel any love in your food. So I will go to Vidura. I do not want to get contaminated by your nasty food because there is no love in it. There is only cheating. There is only hatred. Krishna told Duryodhana, what you have cooked is hatred. It is not food. It is only hatred. That is what I'm seeing. Therefore, I'm not eating. And Krishna went to the house of Vidura to eat banana peels. Not banana, but banana peels. Shajiva Goswami says that sometimes people appear to be serving Krishna, but if while doing so, they do not respect the Vaishnavas, then they are committing an offense, and Krishna will not accept their so-called service. In the end, the heart may only get fatter from Krishna than it should have been. We already discussed 2 days ago, last month, And if we disrespect Vaishnavas, Krishna, the deity which we worship, would never accept food from us for 12 years. So here Krishna is warning, and in the Brihad Bhagavatam, Sanatana Goswami said that one should not accept food from an enemy. One who hates us, we should not take their food. We should not. Krishna said here, it is what? I don't want to be contaminated. I do not want to get contaminated by a nasty food because there is no love in it, only hatred. Therefore, Krishna went to eat banana peel, which is saturated with love. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev, for the wonderful Nigerian yet instructive and transformative session. Thank you so much. Maybe please have some questions. Like, is it okay if we ask you questions?
Yes, our
Okay,
society
so
is question and answer.
thank
As
you so much.
Prabhupada said, a moment is question and answer. So we have to defend what we say.
Yes. Yes. So we have Kamita Prabhuji. Prabhuji, would you like to unmute yourself?
Hare Krishna Gurudev. His accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you.
So my question is on the first part of the class about seeing Srila Prabhupada as a very big shining moon or shining star. What can we do to be able to realize this from a very deep perspective and not only just from words and saying Jai Prabhupada? How can we deeply appreciate this? Or what can we do to come to that level that we deeply appreciate?
The same thing we are doing. Good sadhana. Strong sadhana. That's all we need. If you have strong sadhana, you will get the required purification that will help us to understand or to appreciate what Prabhupada has given to us. Strong sadhana. That is where everything lies. Everything lies on good sadhana. We have mentioned many times. Strong sadhana will bring us empowerment. Empowerment will bring us extraordinary power to do something beyond our limit. Strong sadhana. Very important.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Next. Hari
So much,
and the time was on before. Another people drop the hand. Pretty much, drop the hand.
Yeah,
I have a question, Shila Gurudev. Hare Krishna Gurudev. And Pranam. Shila Gurudev, in the parting meditation, we were saying that if a disciple or a person, devotee, has hypocrisy in the heart, then Krishna never accepts the service. So I'm just trying to understand. We have heard also from you before that the spiritual master purifies the services of the disciple and offers it to Krishna. So I want to know this whole science. Like, we are offering things with deceit, hypocrisy, ego, and everything. Then how is the disciple being benefited to offer pure services? Like, what exactly happens in a disciple's life so that Krishna will accept us?
Yes, thank you for the question. When we we have a crooked, deceitful nature in our dealings, we are serving the spiritual master. Out of compassion, he will accept this thing just to help us, because without the service, what is our hope? What else are we going to do to get the mercy? The service is the only means to help us. So the spiritual master will overlook our nonsense nature and accept that with the mind, with a compassionate mind, that by this, eventually this devotee will get transformed. That is the idea, and that is the risk the spiritual master takes to help us. That eventually we become purified by this, because Christians appreciate the service. And the spiritual master will purify it and offer it. And Krishna gives a blessing. But if we offend the spiritual master, then this purification will be checked. And if we also, in the course of our association and doing this service, we should know that we will not make advancement as much as the sincere devotees will make. You should see that. That is very, very clear. That yes, our situation is like, if you put a wet wood in the fire and a dry wood in the fire, they are going to be burnt, but not the same time. The dry wood will burn faster. The wet wood would take longer time because the fire will dry out the water first before you start burning the wood. That means that our liberation will drag on for many lifetimes. Therefore, it is better for us to understand by hearing the danger of duplicity and feel bowed about it and pray like a Bhakti is teaching us. We should take these prayers. We should make our own personal prayers. We should take the prayers from our chariots and offer it to them. Just like we offer Ganga water to Ganga for our own benefits. You take our chariots prayers, we make our own prayer like today. Krishna fortunately gave us 2 days to celebrate Diwali. So it's not a repetition. That's what I feel. It's not a repetition. Yes, it's a double blessing Krishna gave him, because you see that our situation is very thick, wet wood. So we need to put more effort in the practice. So Krishna doubled the Diwali for us. So we should take it seriously and make a change in our heart by repenting. We should repent. We should feel repentful. We should beg for forgiveness. We should beg for mercy. We should beg for help. Then the mercy will be expanding and expanding, and it will rise above our nonsensical nature and deliver us completely. That is what is going on. Next.
Vishnu Seva Das Prabhuji, would you like to be next?
हरे कृष्णा महाराज जी
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can you be a little more louder?
मेरा क्वेश्चन है महाराज जी कि जैसे आपने बताया ना कि वैष्णव निंदन नहीं करना चाहिए, तो कभी कभार होता है कि मैनेजमेंट से रिलेटिव बात करना होता है, तो इसको हम कैसे समझें? मतलब मैनेजमेंट से रिलेटिव जैसे बात करते हैं किसी व्यक्ति की, तो उसमें भी मतलब बात होती है, तो उसको हम एज ए वैष्णव निंदा कहेंगे या मैनेजमेंट कहेंगे मतलब इसको?
Maharaj, Mataji, would you like to translate?
यस माता जी। प्रभु जी, विष्णुमूर्ति प्रभु जी करेक्ट करिएगा कहीं अगर मैंने गलत पूछा है तो। सो श्रील गुरुदेव, विष्णुमूर्ति सेवक प्रभु जी इज आस्किंग, that while being in management and you have mentioned that we should not be envious or duplicit, but when in managerial dealings such things come up, so how should we see such things, like how should we act towards them? प्रजी आपका यही प्रश्न था?
हाँ मतलब निंदा मतलब निंदा मतलब करना
मतलब हम निंदा से कैसे बचें, ऐसे निंदा करने
मतलब
से कैसे
मैनेजमेंट मैनेजमेंट से रिलेटेड बात करते हैं तो इसको निंदा बोलेंगे या मैनेजमेंट बोलेंगे ऐसे सुधार के लिए?
Okay, Shri Gurudev, Prabhuji is asking that when we are talking about certain issues with the management and concerns there, so do we consider that as we are offending or doing Vaishnav Ninda, doing criticizing, or it is for management, it is important to discuss issues?
Yes, for management, it is necessary. If you are a leader, you cannot just keep quiet and say, "Oh no, I don't want to." No, it's our duty to look into the case. We deal with the case without malice. That's our duty. As a leader, we have the responsibility to chastise. See, even great personalities like Prithu Maharaj, he chastised, he get angry, he chastised. Dharmachandra, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is a teacher of a Tanapi Sunicina, he chastised, he got angry when the Nityanapa was offended, he got angry. When they were not Pandit offended Srivas Pandit, he got angry, he chastised hell of him, he dealt with him seriously. He didn't say Boncha Kalpataru. No, he chastised seriously. That is his duty. A perfect teacher must do this. A perfect leader must do this. Otherwise, you are not a leader and neither you are humble. Just that we don't know what to do. So a leader must do that. To correct all wrongdoings. Because if you don't do that, devotees who are humble will become unprotected. And it's very easy for them to start deviating, because if the wrongdoers are being glorified and accepted, so it's a message that in this temple everybody should do the same thing like that. Don't try to be a good person, because you very soon will be kicked out of the place, because you become a disturbance for those who are doing nonsense. So a leader must do something to protect the devotees, protect the movement, correct all wrongdoings. That is our duty. That is not criticism. Criticism will come in when it becomes personal, and I'm chastising because I hate you. That's a different thing altogether. My management, it's a personal thing, and shouldn't be. So, in Prithu Maharaj is described to be a perfect leader. He will chastise his own son if the son did something wrong, and he will not punish the other people's children if they are right. Even those who are his enemies, he will not chastise the children if they do something right. He will not. That's his perfect management. Next.
Thank you so much, Shri. So, gentlemen, Das Prabhuji would like to go next.
Krishna Maharaj.
Krishna.
Please accept my blue incenses as a gesture to the sweet Guru Maharaj.
Thank you very much.
Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, in the meditation, when you have to recite the holy name of Srimati Radharani, there are 8 names that were given. So it is mentioned that Srimati Radharani has bound Lord Krishna, just like Yashoda Mata bound Krishna during the Kartik month. So the pastime of Radharani binding Lord Krishna, if you could elaborate a bit on that, Guru Maharaj.
Sorry.
The pastime of Srimati Radharani binding Lord Krishna.
Yes.
We know Yashoda Mata binding Krishna. This is very famous. This pastime is very rare. So if you could highlight a bit.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Srimati Rani also she did to Krishna. She tied up Krishna. She was waiting for Krishna as usual. Krishna always play with trick to enhance the enjoyment. So Krishna was late. So when he came, Srimati Rani tied him up. So you are always a mischievous boy. Why you do this nonsense? So Christian explained that no, it was not his fault because he came late because something has happened seriously as he was detained. Therefore, he was excused. Materially released him. It didn't last for a long time. It was only for a short while.
Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
All right.
Thank you so much. Maharaj, we have few questions on the chat as well. So
Yes.
this question is by Shubham Prabhuji. Prabhuji, would you like to ask your question?
Yes.
So I'll just quickly read it out. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Maharaj, when we are in any devotional activities like in Mangal Aarti, chanting, eating, etc., our mind gets distracted and we can't live in that moment and we always think of past or future. So please help in this. And also there is a second question. While doing chanting, what should be our prayer and meditation before, after, and while doing chanting?
That's prayer before Japan. Yeah, we have there is a prayer. It's very, very long. I will not recite all of it. We have a prayer before japa. Then there is a prayer during japa. And we have prayer after japa. We have the three prayers. The first one, prayer before japa, is long, but the one in the middle and the one at the end is short. So anyway, in the beginning, we should offer respectful obeisance to the spiritual master and beg spiritual master should beg the holy name to help us concentrate. If we do that, we have prayer during japa. The one for before japa is very long, and I say it's long. I won't repeat all of them. I'm giving you the one for during japa. Often the mind will distract us during our chanting. Prayer like the following can help us greatly during such frustrating times. Oh fool, oh rascal mind, this body is under constant attack from innumerable attachments and diseases. I'll just send it to you. Okay. Okay. All right. So you can get it from here. So no need to explain.
Sure.
So yeah, so you can get it from there.
Sure. Thank you so much, Maharaj. So the next question, can we move on to the next question, Maharaj?
Yes.
Yes, so the next question is by Rashmi Mataji. Mataji, would you like to unmute yourself?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble.
Thank you.
महाराज, मेरा एक प्रश्न यह है कि महाराज, मैं आपकी सारी बातों को सुनती हूँ, मैं समझती भी सब कुछ हूँ, लेकिन क्या होता है महाराज, जैसे मैं बहुत टाइम तो वो बहुत अच्छे से चलती हूँ, लेकिन उसके बाद क्या होता है, एकदम डाउनफॉल होने लगता है कि सब कुछ जब बहुत अच्छे से साधना चल रही है, मंगला आरती चल रही है, गौर आरती चल रही है, सब कुछ हो रहा होता है, फिर वो सब डिले होता चला जाता है, माइंड पता नहीं क्यों स्पेकुलेशन करता है, हर चीज डिले होती चली जाती है, और मतलब वही जो आज आपने टॉपिक को उठाया, वही वाली बातें सब मेरे साथ होता है कि मैं बहुत ज्यादा डुप्लीसिटी में आ जाती हूँ। इससे मैं कैसे बचूं महाराज, प्लीज कुछ बताइए।
So Mataji's question is like whenever she's hearing the lecture, she's able to follow up after that. But after some time, she starts getting distracted and she's not able to follow the instructions. And there is always this duplicit nature that comes in. So she's asking for your help. How can I improve sadhana? So after some time, there is always some distraction. While hearing the instructions, immediately, we are able to focus on sadhana. But after some time, we lose our track.
So we should write the instructions. You can write them down so that we read them again and again and again. So it will reinforce our interest. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, this is what I was told that time. So you refresh our memory. When we write things down, we remember, yes, it was said like this. You come back again to it. So we should constantly refer to the things you have written down. So we can be reminded what to do. In this way, we will not forget it. We remember. If you continue to repeat something, you remember it. If you don't repeat something, you will forget it. And it will seem as if you don't know it before. Recently, the devotee asked me a question. I said, then I referred, I said, see this prayer before Japa, the prayer before Japa, how did you get it? They have forgotten. It's from the seminar we gave on the holy name that this prayer came. But now you're asking me about the same thing. We have discussed it before. That is where you get this prayer. So you refer back to the seminar we did on the holy name, and you will get their answer inside. Why it is forgotten? Because it's not written down. We don't write it. If you write, it will help us. I've seen that devotees always take notes. They do better. Because our mind is very, very funny, and the mind tells us that, oh, you have had everything, very nice. Oh, no problem. Remember it all. That is how deceitful the mind is. But after a while, you forget everything. So we should try to take things down so we can remember them. And that will help us to always get back on track.
थैंक यू सो मच महाराज। माता जी, आपको गिरि महाराज का जो रिप्लाई है आपको समझ आया?
जी माता जी, थैंक यू सो मच महाराज जी।
Thank you.
Hare
Thank you. So next, we'll go with Raksha Mataji. Would you like to unmute yourself?
Hare Krishna, dear Shila Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam. Gurudev, my
Krishna.
question is that I heard in one of the Maharaj's lecture that when spiritual master bestow his mercy on his disciple, then disciple make progress easily without following any regulatory principle. So, Shila
Yeah.
Gurudev, how to understand it?
The understanding is that is Srila Prabhupada. That is Prabhupada in the Gita. Let me show you. Prabhupada gave it in his purport. Prabhupada gave it in his purport. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13. Chapter 13. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13 is text number. Child portion, text number 8. That is the first verse. So Prabhupada said in the purport, as for acceptance of the spiritual master, this is purport, Prabhupada's purport, from chapter 13, 1-3, text 8 to 12, 20 items of knowledge. Krishna described items of knowledge. So Prabhupada is saying in the purport, as for the acceptance of the spiritual master, that is essential, not optional, not optional. It is not, if I like, I will. It is it is compulsory according to Upanishad. The word is Eva Bigachet. Eva Bigachet means compulsory to have a spiritual master. Because without the instruction of a bona fide spiritual master, one cannot progress in the spiritual science. Without the instruction of a bona fide spiritual master, one cannot progress in the spiritual science. One should approach the spiritual master with all humility and offer him all services so that he will be pleased to bestow his blessings upon the disciple. Because a bona fide spiritual master is a representative of Krishna, if he bestows any blessings upon his disciple, that will make the disciple immediately advance without the disciples following the regulative principles. Or the regulative principles will be easier for one who has served the spiritual master without reservation. Means what? Means that I should have properly taking it from the purport of Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakura. Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakura said, if we serve the spiritual master sincerely from the heart, when the spiritual master becomes pleased, he will bestow the blessing, like Prabhupada is saying here, that principle become easy for us to follow. So Prabhupada said, after initiation, the disciples will feel some different. After initiation, we should feel some different. And our service should be without reservation. Our service should be with sincerity. And without reservation, sincerity means what? A service is rendered only for the purpose of pleasing the spiritual master, not for anything else. That will bring the potency to empower us. That the relative principle become easy for us to follow. That's what it means. Easy for us to follow. And we have mentioned many times that if we are struggling, means that we have never pleased the spiritual master with sincere service yet. Does it make sense?
Yes, Gurudev. Thank you so much. Gurudev, I have one more question. Can I ask, please?
All right.
Hmm. Gurudev, my another question is that what is most important, seva or sadhana?
Shiva, oh?
Sadhana, Gurudev, sadhana. Seva or sadhana?
You cannot do any service nicely without sadhana. If you want to do good service, it must be from good sadhana. See, you cannot separate the two. You have to do both of them. Mhm. All right. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so
Gurudev.
much.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, we have a few more questions on the chat box. So this question is from Brazil. The question is, Hare Krishna Maharaj, which version of Ramayana did you read, which mentions the details that you mentioned in the previous lecture about the meeting of Hanuman and Lord Ram? I'm asking this because I'm reading the Ramayana, but the version I'm reading does not show these details. So,
That is true. That is true. We have so many Ramayana. We have so many. And I say so many things. People always wonder, which Ramayana he did this one? There are varieties of so many versions of Ramayana. And also we have different understanding also of the same thing. Pretty Mai, can you answer the question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So Maharaj, this story is this history was quoted by His Holiness Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Maharaj. In his commentary on this verse, he only states that it is given in the Ramayana, but he doesn't state which version. So, all the content is from that book. So we are just making the slides out of it. So he doesn't mention which version of Ramayana it is from.
What's the name of this Prabhu?
Haripashra.
No, Radha Maharaj disciple. Who is the Ramayana? What's his name?
His guy is Shubhilas Prabhu.
Shivalas Prabhu. He's from Shivalas Prabhu's Ramayana.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so
Next.
much. So we have another question by Amisha Mataji. I think this one is already answered in the question. So there is one question by Prasanna Atma Das Prabhuji. Prabhuji, would you like to ask your question? This is from yesterday's class.
Hare Krishna Shila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisance to your latest. Sorry, I'm outside. There's no electricity. I wanted to ask. Yesterday you mentioned that there are mountains like Govardhan Mountain, and the rest of the mountains were able to fly until during the cut of their wings. So I was just wondering, the mountains worldwide, and also we hear of rivers like Yamuna Devi, Ganga Devi. So also the local rivers, do they also have personalities also, or are they also living beings? Please could you clarify this for me? Because thank you.
Yes, for a mountain to move means a human being. That's why that is why they can talk, they can feel, they can produce. Himalaya has a daughter. You know, Himalaya, how can they have a daughter? Himalaya has a Gauri, Parvati. And Vindhya mountain has gave birth to got two daughters, Chandravali and Srimati Radharani. If they are not human beings, they cannot do that. They are human beings. They have form. When you say ocean, Varuna is a personality, is a person. It's not just a body of water, it's a person inside the water, is the presiding deity is there. So water has a form, everything has a form. Everything. Air has form. Or mountain has a form. That is why they were really happy that Krishna helped them to revenge. Krishna helped them to revenge by giving anxiety to Indra and his associate in heavenly planet. They were happy that Krishna did that for them. They are persons. Giriraj was appeared as a son of a person, and then Angira Muni came to carry him on a pilgrimage. But he told Angira Muni that, you see, I will follow you anywhere you want me to go. I will follow you, but don't keep me down. If you keep me down, I'm not going to move again. He was talking. He's a person. He was talking. Giriraj is a person. So Angira Muni said, yeah, okay, no problem, no problem. So he carried the mountain. It was light, so he can carry like a mushroom. And then when they go to Vrindavan, Giriraj say, that is where I'm supposed to be. So he influenced Angira Muni to have the feeling to free the boy. So how will you do? They can't do that. Carry a mountain on their shoulder. And as a Muni, he knows the etiquette. If you want to pass through all the rituals to do. But Grida know that I want to go to Brunei, and this man he had to do some service. So he carry him as a service. So when he go to Brunei, they say, yeah, this is where I want to stay. I'll not move away from this place. So he caused him to have a feeling to pass through. Forgetting that he has gotten the arrangement, he put the Giriraj down where he is now. He kept him down. I went to free himself. Because I was looking at him when you were doing all that. He has forgotten. And then when he came back and he wanted to leave to go, and they said, no, I cannot move away from this place. No, let's go. He said, no, I cannot go again. Why? I told you, don't keep me down. That's the plan. He agreed. So he kept me down. So I cannot move again. He became very angry. You rascal, I curse you. You'll be reducing by the size of a mustard seed. You'll be reducing like that. So I said, okay, no problem. That's okay with me. It's okay. Even if it is 2 days, no problem. I'm going to spend it, no problem. I want to stay here. I'll stay here. My service for Krishna is here. So you have done a good service by bringing me. Thank you. So he didn't go again. That is where he's staying, where he is now. And during the time Lord China were constructing the bridge, Hanuman also came there to carry the giriraj. But before he could carry, before he could lift the giriraj, he get a news. Hanumanji, a bridge had been constructed, finished. What to do? So he couldn't carry giriraj away. The bridge had been constructed. It's finished. There's no need for stones anymore. So Hanuman also left giriraj. He didn't carry him, because that is where he wants to stay for Krishna, so he can do his service. Yesterday we mentioned that the only reason why Giriraj came is service. Is service. Haridas Bharya. Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manoj. Actually, we have 2 more questions, but maybe we'll take it tomorrow.
As you like.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Shri Gurudev, for the wonderful nectarian session and also for the wonderful question and answer session. There is so much to learn from these sessions. Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Our respectful since at your lotus feet. As always, Bhakti Damodara Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you so
Srila
much.
Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Sri Festival Ki Jai.
Jai.
Sri Raghunathas
Jai.
Sri Bhakti Thakur Ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai God Premanandi.
Very good.
All glories and good wishes.
Hare Krishna.
See you all tomorrow, and we wish you a happy celebration.
Thank you so much, Shri Gurudev. Wishing you
Happy
the same.
celebration to you also, Gurudev. Hare Krishna, Dhanavad Pranam.
Thank you, Shri Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining today. So we'll be taking the 2 questions tomorrow. So thank you for joining today. So we'll see you all tomorrow. So before that, we'd like to thank all the devotees, our tech team, and also for the wonderful Vaishnav song by Prithvi Mataji. And big thank you to Anurag Prabhuji and all the interpreters like Yogini Mataji, Hare Grace Yogini Mataji, Hare Krishna Ram Madhuri Mataji, and all the devotees who helped us with the tech facilities. Thank you so much, all the devotees. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow. Vancha kalpataruvasya kripasindevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavim koti vaishnavim ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.